how did AIG get bailed out? They didn't get $165 billion from taxpayers. Where did they get that money? That is the money created from nothing by the central banks on behalf of other banks. Even if you believe that money in the bank is yours, somebody somewhere is paying interest on that money, and they're using your money. So if we get debt, what matters is how do we spend the debt? That's what matters. And I believe that citizens must have a right on how national debt is spent. It's very bad for our youth to only have a right in voting. But the youth also must know how financial systems work, and we must be able to inform the government through our MPs and everything properly on how to spend national debt. Otherwise, some of our government officials are ignorant, and they will spend our money wrongly, and the nation becomes stagnated. We end up spending the money that we borrowed into things that do not take us forward. One example I want to give you, for example, is this whole mindset of pumping billions and trillions of shillings into infrastructure and construction and buildings and real estate, which eventually, in the long run, will increase the prices of housing and the prices of these structures. And real estate is a kind of business that takes in so much money but produces very little or to nothing. Praise God. Praise Jesus. It produces stagnation in the economy. So, you see, real estate will enrich the few who are in the business. However, in the long run, it doesn't work for the economy, and it puts the nation at a very big disadvantage. You see, at the rate at which property prices are increasing, our grandchildren and great-grandchildren will literally be unable to own land and houses in their own country. We may be able now, but in future it will be very hard for them. So what must we do? Instead of the government putting so much emphasis on structures, buildings, and real estate, we should invest majorly on production, globalization of trade, and small businesses. This will cause so much money coming from other countries pouring into the economy of the country, which will in turn balance our economy and make it grow steadily and faster. Are you hearing me? And the property prices will remain stable and affordable in a long run. If we want to restructure our country, before we think of political violence and everything, we need to first think about how to spend what we have. Spend it right, put it in the right things.